Oh, okay.
God, I forgot how much I hate this kayak.
He got hooked in the side of the head. Oh, no! Oh, he's barely hooked. Got hit right under the boat. Right under the boat. All right, guys, before we start today's video, I wanted to tell you guys we're doing another live stream on the Whatnot app, myself and Lunkers TV, this Wednesday, August the 2nd at 7:30 p.m. A bunch of you guys came out and joined us last time, so I hope you guys will come back. Just to be clear, this is not a paywall content site. We're gonna be auctioning off a bunch of custom painted Guggen Squad numbered crankbaits, super limited edition. And as always, there's a ton of discounted prices on everything Guggen. So if you guys are interested, click the link right in the top of the description, come download the app for free and join our stream. While you're there, you can chat with us, interact with us in real time. And if you see something cool you want to buy, even better. It's really fun. We had a great time last time. Hundreds of you folks joined us. I hope you do the same this time. Anyways, on with today's video. Look at this beauty of a pond right here. Look at the lily pads. It's been so long since I really hammered some lily pads. We also got some brand new kayaks in the back, Andrew.
Yeah, they look nice, don't they?
They look really nice. The good folks over at Feel Free Kayaks reached out to me and they asked me if I would take some of their new best kayaks and just kind of put them to the test on the channel. So this is not a paid sponsorship of Feel Free, but big shout out to them for at least reaching out to me. And they sent me 2 of their top of the line fishing kayaks. We unboxed them. Here's how that went. That's a lot of packaging. That's not what you want to see underneath a kayak. Look at that silly boy. Just waiting to get somebody slipping. I just cannot escape snakes. And boom, just like that, we've got 2 brand new Feel Free kayaks. Now they're 2 different kinds. I asked them for 2 different kinds just to give us some variety here. So this one right here is your typical fisherman's kayak right here. 13.5 Feel Free Lure. That's what that's called. Love that camo pattern. I asked for that specifically. These kayaks though, these days, they make them so nice. Just to give you guys some examples, obviously the seat has to jump out at you. This gravity seat, I can look at that and tell that it's comfortable. I don't even have to sit in it. And on a kayak, the seat is so important. Got the rudder right there, it looks like, connected to some steering cables, or they're gonna be. I probably have to do that. The assembly's not quite done on this thing yet. This probably has something to do with your steering. These have the pedal drives you can work with your feet, and that's what's gonna go in that hole right there. And of course it works with a paddle, which they included some free paddles, which is very dope of them to do. So that's like their flagship model right there. That's like, it's gonna be their #1 probably fishing kayak. But when turning over here, kablah, you got the Dorado. And this thing right here is like a Cadillac Escalade. It's like a Mercedes-Benz. It is the top-notch kayak that they have. Notice how wide this thing is looking down it. Look how high the sides are. Got that same gravity seat right there that's not set up yet. It's gonna be sitting a lot higher than that. Dude, look at that. Look at how high the sides are. That's kind of wild. This one's got a lot of the same features that that one has, and then some. Obviously, it's got your spot right there for your pedal drive and your motor drive. Got a lot of storage right there, and tons back here. This right here looks like it should be some type of a battery box that I'm not even really sure, but it's got 12-volt connectors. Oh my God, it's got USB too? Oh, shoot. I don't know, I mean, it looks like it's removable. It's got a little handle right there, so maybe you can just, I don't know if that's a battery box, or I'm gonna have to learn some things about this kayak. It's just so nice. It also has a rolling wheel, which I'm just now seeing, and it is kind of heavy. Look at that thing, look at the way it's shaped. That thing looks like the Batmobile. Okay, these little cases that were in those boxes have the overdrive system in them. Let's pop this bad boy open real quick. Hey. Definitely have a pedal drive in here, and might be slightly complex, so we'll probably have to put that one together once we find the instructions. But we have them for each unit, which means these things are ready to go. So we are about to launch these 2 kayaks right here. We have Trevor with us. He's actually the one that brought us out here. He's gonna be in a kayak as well. Is this you right here?
I ain't found the seat to that one.
Well, the seat might be beneficial.
Sick paddle you got, baby.
Oh, you get attacked by a shark, bro? That's right, folks. No challenge, no gimmick. Just gonna be us going out here trying to catch some big fish. All right, packing a few extra baits in the Dorado. The Dorado. It just sounds fancy. I don't know why. By the way, could not get the seat fully attached down, but that's probably just because I'm not that smart. So that's gonna be an interesting factor. I'm just gonna set the hook and my feet are just gonna go, woo!
Yeah,
I'm just gonna fly backwards out of this kayak.
God, I forgot how much I hate this kayak.
You sound like me when I first started on YouTube kayak fishing. Seats are comfy?
Yeah.
I'm about to test out the stability of this thing right out of the gate. Whoa! Probably a bad idea, but I'm doing it. Oh boy, I've lost control. I'm sorry, I'm up your rear end. Here we go. Whoa, dude, this thing's pretty stable, man. Okay, Trevor. Dude, the thing's pretty stable now. Look, I'm standing on one side. That's always a good sign when you can do that. All right, let's drop this bad girl. All right, so we drop her down like so. Lock it in. I think we're good to go. Oh, okay.
Going, dude.
Let me put my paddle down. Don't need that anymore. Oh, no! I just dropped the GoPro in the lake. Oh, and it's deep right here. No! Freak me. It's deep right here, else I would jump in and get it. But look, it's freaking deep. Well, shoot. All right, let's at least see how the pedal drive works. Oh my. Might have to do some seat adjusting, but this is so cool. Your seat's broke?
Yeah.
Oh no. At least you still have a GoPro on the front of your boat though, so you got that going for you. All right, Trevor, 1v1. Biggest fish wins. I'd say Trevor has a slight advantage, just some home pond advantage, but this is a beautiful setup right here.
That's right.
What are you throwing, Trevor?
Right now I'm throwing a buzz bait.
He's throwing a buzz bait, Andrew.
Bait.
That's dangerous potentially. Got Apaches coming in hot. Fire mission. I think I'm gonna work my way down this bank right here because it's still shaded. I got a two-step tied on, and if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I've caught a fish on the two-step yet, which is crazy because I've fished it a couple different times, but I guess it really wasn't in the right situation. Why am I sitting when I could be standing right now? Because this place is kind of like a blackwater murky swamp right here. This looks like a Florida pond. Very dark, very low visibility. So I like the fact that I'm using this loud walking bait. It's just a little calm, honestly. Wish there was a wee bit more chop on the water. Oh, it definitely got hit when I pulled it. Wasn't a big blow up or anything, but something definitely pulled at it. When you got a frog, when you have a frog, and you're looking at this many lily pads, and you get a little bit of a bite in those pads, you throw a frog. All right, let's see how the frog does in this situation. Now we can actually like fire that thing back there in it. We don't have to be shy and just stay on the edge. What if we took this crankbait and just kind of whipped it around a little bit on the edge here? Just kind of some exploratory casting, you know? Trying to figure out like some water depth and some contour. Feel if there's any grass out here. And since this place looks so much like a Florida pond, I chose to go with like a golden shiner color on this crankbait. God, it is dead calm. Really not a fan of that, especially on a hot summer day like today's gonna be. We're gonna have to slow this down, obviously. What about a very natural colored blazing worm? A watermelon red, simple Texas rig on the edge of lily pads. That should be a bite right there. Oh, there we go. That's gonna be it right there. Yep. Didn't I say? That's crazy. Talk about calling your shot, man. I don't know if this one's gonna be big bass of the day. Come here, friend. Ah, first fish in the new kayak. All right, little chunky guy. Man, when I first set the hook, I thought this was a man, but it turned out not to be. New mark to beat. No reaction. But hey, first fish in the kayak. So that's got to be worth something, right? Blazing worm claims another victim. Got the skunk out of the way, got the first dink out of the way. You put this thing in reverse real quick, Terry.
I might have to go make a kayak swap. I'm taking on water.
Oh no, you're taking on water.
A little bit.
How much water are we talking about?
About 1.5 inches deep in there.
Yeah, that might be a problem. I was hoping he was just gonna be like, I mean like a little bit. Like, no, several inches. No, I'm going down. Might want to trade in. Did he just flip his kayak? Oh, Trevor's taking L's this morning. Oh, he's all wet. Oh no, man. Hey, pelicans be pelicans, man. I mean, as hot as it is, he probably feels fine. Testing the turning radius right now. How do my legs look? They look strong? I've been cycling. Been doing some e-bike riding 3 times a week. Really builds the quads. I'm leaving a slight bubble trail, I'd say. Okay, that's what I like to see. I'm liking this, man. Dude, last time we were out here, it was a bathtub full of chocolate milk. It's the first time it's looked normal since we got all this flooding. I want to throw something moving for sure. I am not throwing a Texas rig or a jig yet. It's 11:15. And I just wanted any excuse to throw this Reaction Glass Guggen Black rod. It's the freaking best rod ever. It feels so good. There's so much sensitivity. Like when you're fishing a crankbait or any bait really that's moving, you can feel every aspect of the movement. And this thing dives like 8 to 12 feet. There's some 8 to 12 foot water. Jesus, I'm good. The bank right here slopes down so drastically. I'm just trying to get the crankbait like as close to the edge as I can, and then just have it diving straight down it into some of this deeper water. I'm on, baby. Oh, nice fish, man. That's exactly what we're looking for when we're deep cranking. Oh, man. That's on that recon. No, he spit it. That was so predictable. There's something about the crankbait fishing that makes it so exciting is because you know that treble hooks fail all the time, right? Like it's not unusual for a treble hook to come loose like that. That's like a 4-pound bass. Just like I was doing, casting up super shallow is where my bait's landing. And I'm doing a lot of hard, fast cranking right away to get it like down in the water column. And then I'm just kind of slowly just dredging right off the bottom. And man, he smacked it. I knew I was gonna lose that fish. I can't even explain why, I just knew. Try to back up and reposition myself here. Back in the drift that I had going on. You gotta love the hands-free repositioning now.
Dude, these things are sweet.
I've had a pretty good time in these kayaks so far. Is that they track super well and they're very stable. I like that cast. I like all these casts I'm making. I'm hitting tons of structure every single cast. I'm at the right depth. I just know that another bite's coming. There it is right there. Next cast from me saying that. That's pretty wild. Stay down, please. Stay down, please. Yeah, come on out here to the open water. I agree. Come over here. I don't even know if it's good or not. I haven't even seen it. Oh, it's pretty good. Oh, you're gonna get a front row seat here, Andrew. Oh, he's barely hooked. Woo! Nice fish, dude. He had one hook in the cheek right there. Look at that. Okay, that one got hooked pretty good. He had two in him. Oh, a little recon right there. Dude, that's a nice fish. What a butterball. For the summertime, that's almost atypical for a 3-pounder to be that thick. It's not even, it's almost like a 2.5, but he's just butterballed up, so that's definitely a 3. Deep cranking fish. That is a whole lot of fun right there. Man, I just said the cast before, did you hear me? I was like, dude, I'm hitting all this wood. I'm at the right depth. I could tell because I'm like right off the bottom. So I mean, I'm hitting the structure and I'm right off the bottom. Next cast, got that bite. I'm starting to feel a little frisky today, Andrew.
I bet, man. That's a good feeling, calling your bite like that.
Well, and just knowing where they are, and then kind of how to get them to trigger the strike. You know what I mean? If you got both of those things dialed in 5 or 10 minutes into the day, it's gonna be a good day. Dude, they're biting it so good too. A deep cranking bite kind of reminds me of like a jig bite almost, like that heavy thump. Yep. You know, when they're actually hitting it the right way and they're getting hooked, it's a big thump is what you feel, and you're just on. See, like right there, I just came over a tree or a lay down or something. I mean, you keep making that cast in that area, if there's fish there, I just don't know if they're gonna be able to resist that. Ooh. He's off now, I think, but I had another one. Do I still have him? I still got him. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm saying, no, I don't have him. I don't have him. Okay, that was weird. I believe I had a bite, and then I believe I was in some grass already, and I got maybe just pulled off. But I'm pretty sure, I mean, as fast as I'm getting these bites, I'm pretty sure that was another bite. I bet you that one, because it is a little more streamlined. But I mean, look, I'm effortlessly pedaling right now. Like, I'm very comfortable, and we're probably moving a solid 3 or 4 miles an hour, which in a kayak, that'd be like your trolling motor on 7 or 8, just laying on it. Yeah. So that's pretty good. It tracks so good. I gotta give him credit. That's a big thing for me, and it tracks pretty damn good. I'm not even having to adjust my rudder that much. I'm on. Run off the tree. How about that, man? I did. I wanted to come to the tree just to fish it, just to throw a couple casts at it. I gotta back up. I don't want to blow the rest of the tree. He's barely hooked. They must be like swiping at it. What a fighter. Look at this bass fight. He's hooked really weird in the top of the head. That's how he's got all this energy. Gah! Oh, my man's got some things going on too. He got hooked in the side of the head.
Oh, nice.
I'm not even sure if he had a hook in his mouth. Look at that freaking butterball.
It's a decent fish, dude. He's thick.
Dude, both of them have been. And the first one was a good fish too. Look at how fat that fish is.
It's a great sign.
Yeah, it really is, honestly. This lake had been struggling with, average size for a while, but this guy's looking pretty good. He does have a little thing going on his cheek right there. Does not look too healthy.
I wonder what that is.
Yeah, not great, but the bass itself looks fantastic. You good, buddy? Oh, yeah. Little freaking tank right there.
Heck yeah, dude.
That's like that linebacker in high school, who's not really a big guy. He's like 5'8", like 175 pounds, but he's just a little tank. He hits you right in your hips, you just go down. Yep. Dude, how about the recon, dude? I haven't whipped out the recon in a while. Well, I really never whip it out because it's a deep diving crankbait, and that's just one of those things. Us southern anglers just don't do that much. But summertime, middle of the summer, July, if you were ever gonna whip it out and try something new, might wanna check that thing out. I might not put this crankbait down today. Gosh, it's just getting to that right water depth. There's tons of native shad in this lake as well, so This is a very natural looking presentation to these bass. I might be getting in the tree, but it's kind of feeling like a fish. Got hit right under the boat. Right under the boat. I knew I was getting hit, man. It's not that big. Oh! Listen to him.
Yeah, he's doing it, dude.
Not even necessary, my guy. You're not that big. Dude, that was right underneath the boat. That fish was right where you're sitting right now. Once again, healthy. Very small, but healthy. Every single fish has been stacked today with head and shoulders. Great sign for the lake. How many fish is that? 3 or 4?
I think it's 4.
Hey, we working around a pretty decent limit here. Deep cranking?
Bag, dude.
Bagged up. The only thing that worries you right now about this bait is how they're eating it. Like every single one of them have been hooked like with one set of trebles outside of the mouth or on the head. None of them have inhaled it. So that's scary because we potentially, if we hook a big one, that big one could be hooked that same kind of, you know, not that good way, and it could lead to heartbreak. So I'm not gonna think like that, but it is kind of like in the back of your mind as an angler. Little thunder? Yeah! Gives me something to actually worry about now. I was getting a little too comfortable. Me and Andrew are big believers in like balancing your life, you know, and how the universe always balances you out. So if you're having a really good run, there might be some adversity heading your way, or vice versa. Or if you're in the adversity in the moment, try to remember that, hey, if I'm in the adversity now, that means there's good stuff coming soon, because everything balances out. And me and him have been doing this for about 2 years, and it's been pretty much true most of the time. I mean, without fail. Moral of the story is, try to enjoy it when you're on your good runs. Try to enjoy it. And when you're in the adversity, just remember, there's good times coming. Heck, I think I'm gonna go right back to cranking. I don't know if I'll be picking anything else up today. I haven't really had luck on anything else. I've tried. That's it right there. That's the cast. Hoping this is the cast that lets me do it. I called it again.
Dude, no way.
I'm on fire with the fish calls, man. I am on fire. I've been calling some fish catches today. Look at him fight. They fight so hard. It's truly incredible. He came off. Another 3-pounder, man. He was all weird. He had the line wrapped around his head, and I didn't want to get pulled into this point because I want to keep fishing it, and I knew that wasn't like a giant. That's so crazy. It's literally where we started earlier. This point, and then we just cranked all the way down this bank. Finally pull right back up to this point, and I finally got the cast where I wanted it to be. And it was like, oh yeah, that's where you should be. You know, just my false confidence saying that, but he was actually there. Wow, another nice fish, not a dink. Just go ahead and call this one, maybe. I mean, this one looks pretty good too. It's about getting that crankbait as close to the bank as I can, and then cranking down feverishly for a few seconds just to get it down in the water column quickly. And then I just kind of slow roll at that point. Like that right there. That's such a good looking cast. That's gonna come right through where I know there's fish. It has been so much fun coming out here on the kayaks, the brand new Feel Free kayaks. Shout out to them once again. And we're gonna get to know these things a little bit better over time, but as of right now, pretty impressed, really enjoyed it. It was just fun going to a bunch of different bodies of water. You know, in this video, I think we went to 3 different locations, fished with different people, different baits, different results, and we ended up catching some nice fish out here, which is great because this lake has not been fishing that well for a few months now. I've been having some issues with fish health. So it's good to see some butterballs getting hooked and caught today. But the weather's turning on us very quickly, as you guys can see behind me. So we're gonna go ahead and bounce on out of here before we get caught in it. Because like I said, we had that tournament coming up tonight. So you guys stay tuned, make sure you're subscribed and you won't miss another tournament video. Myself and Andrew are fishing a little river tournament this evening. It's gonna be fun. Big bass got caught last time, like a 7-pounder got caught in our tournament last time. We ended up in like 4th place out of 20 boats or whatever. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this style. No gimmick, no challenge or nothing, just fishing, just enjoying nature. Anyways, folks, thank you for watching. I love each and every single one of you. See you next time.